some more rogue trader. That sounded awfully like a dog bark. I'm sorry. Welcome back. Oh. What were we doing when I left off? I can't remember. Right, we landed on that planet, didn't we, with all the... the plague bearers and stuff on it, right? Was that the last thing we did? I can't remember. Yeah, that was the last thing we did. Why do we have a bunch of splinter rifles? What was the gene stealers? Ugh. I'm like trying not to fall asleep. The weather is lovely. The sun is shining, but it's also cold. And that's like perfect weather for falling asleep to, you know? Difference between the burn types. I wanted to burn for a long time. I don't know. I think we've got a level. That's nice. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Let's do that. And doing extra damage is always nice. We take that. Right, because we got attacked by a bunch of Drukhari, that's it. In space. I've noted a message from Dargonus, Lord Captain. Ashtabas are receiving numerous transmissions, but no, these aren't ordinary messages. Each and every one has a plea for help. Dargonus is reporting a massive xenos spray and everything to let me transmitted and wreathed in flame. The Astropathic Choirmaster is struggling to determine when exactly the invasion began, but all signs point to happening shortly after your departure to Cineris Maleficium. Any delay condemns the world to even greater suffering, and people are begging for aid. Let me guess, he lied. What a shocker. Well, might as well head over there. Or not. Yes, maybe. They're admiring themselves. Monk should direct their gaze to the world around them more often. I should replace that with a picture of myself. I have no confidence in that woman. Not... Wait, is this the stuffed slith? Wow. Yeah, that'll do it. Hey, that was up. Taking careful steps, almost without sound, Anna examines the study's interior, raising her brows in surprise and muttering something to herself in the Eldari tongue. What are you doing in my chambers? And uninvited at that. Oh. No, actually, I kind of want to see what happens if I go full. Do the Eldari not teach their children that barging into others' rooms is improper? I do not understand why your soul is burning with anger. This room is no different from any other. There is no flicker of surprise in the Eldaria's calm gaze, suggesting she's been aware of your presence and scrutiny since you entered. On my craft world, we are held to a simple custom. You may set your foot wherever your path requires. Sacred ground was the only exception to this rule. Is there something sacred in this room, Alantark? I do not think so. The humans trespassing is akin to an insult. Did I ever think I would encounter this again after Kudarak? Stiff, meaningless rules and condemnation for overstepping lifeless boundaries weighed so heavily upon me then. But is your entire world contained within this tiny metal cage, Alantark? Your ship, these chambers, they are but a speck of dust, an island, temporary shelter in a world that's far bigger and more expensive than... Well, enough of that. Now that you are here, I wish to speak with you about our agreement. I have travelled through the Vale many times in your steel-winged bird, and every time her voice torments me, trying to drive me mad. Erlet stares through you, unconsciously touching the spirit stone on her chest with a trembling hand. Her whispers fill my ears each time I enter the wall. Inescapable and incessant, poisoning and inflaming every single emotion and thought, making them uncontrollable. I have learned to shut myself off, as best I can, just so that I might have a chance to search what I have lost. And we have managed to find some of the children of Kudarak, find and bear witness to their horrifying fate. I think that every step I take to discover Kudarak's fate brings nothing but doom to my brothers and sisters. And still, I ask you not to stop. With every cycle, those still hidden in the darkness of the cosmos draw closer to their demise and obscurity. Out of all the Monkey I've ever met, I thought that you, Alantark, might be able to understand me in my... There's no wrong to think so, was I? For a moment, a sad smile flickers on Erlet's face, and her voice rings with agonizing doubt. No matter what, you tried to keep your promise. Even if your species loves to stamp on any life form they find undesirable. I remember our agreement and will fulfill it, just as I promised. Erlet gives you a barely visible nod. Her face is clouded with emotion, but you cannot read her expression. Words, Alantark. They are something that still gives me hope. Erlet's words are interrupted by a strange sound similar to a stifled laugh. Her gaze trained upon something past you. Turn around, you see what has caught her attention. An old unsightly shard of porous material, mounted on the wall like a trophy. An entire kaleidoscope of emotions plays across her face, changing too quickly to catch it. She sighs once more, and then the feelings are concealed behind an impenetrable and personal mask. What is this, Monkey? Erlet's voice sounds unusually calm. Something has changed, as though you have cut yourself off from me. Erlet, what is going on? Erlet looks at you, her eyes devoid of every emotion, every shred of life and warmth you purely beheld them. You're observant, Alantark. How unusual. There is no need to trouble your mind with conjecture. I have inflicted enough of my unbridled feelings upon you, but I am in control again. Enough. I've lingered here too long. Now I will avoid interpolation. Damn, that was the wrong option. I would have very much liked to have... yeah, that's a bit wise. I mean, is it? See, nice law 30%. I'm really, like, falling behind. 80. Might have been hard. That's irritating. That's really irritating me. Hold on. I really need to know now. What would have happened if I'd chosen something else? It's going, oh, you've shut down in front of me, doesn't really address the problem at hand, does it? Right. Greenshot's been here since the last day of... He's the day of your ascension of Rogue Trace Stone, whatever you cannot possibly go its provenance or... Thinking there was something about this trophy. Shard is with a small part of something much larger. Something great now to trophy on Monkai's wall. I discovered emotions rage on its face for a few minutes before she lets out a ragged sigh. Fair enough. I myself the effort. Ooh. It's good when you get +5. Colony management. Dennis, give me some medicine. Dargonus. Lord Captain's been a tragedy on Dargonus, among other things. Governor Driveson has been dedicated most of his time to restoring the astropathic choir lost to the warp storms. The disciples he assembled were struck by an unknown affliction. They heard something, and it caused them into madness. The astropaths lost sleep, started clawing at the skin to the flesh, and muttering gibberish. Eventually, a few went completely berserk. They had to be eliminated, and I know a few of the most resistant astropaths are upholding the connection to Dargonus. How long will it last? What's the cause of this affliction? Who knows? The schemes of the heretics and the cult of Final Dawn, the treacherous madness, who knows? Perhaps there's a planned diversion, or perhaps merely a shirk of the immaterial. Where do former astropaths come from? I received complaints that Governor Drivesome has devastated the minor astropathic choirs of the Protectorate. He scaled them down by almost half through blatant abuse of his authority. Taking more people from these choirs would mean depriving ourselves of the connections with other worlds. We could try and hire sanctioned psychics from other domains, but it will be few as the road to the Imperium is perilous. We'd also try getting by with the resources that are already available to us, by seeking out future astropaths and having them train psychically active citizens that the Protectorate should promise. A most regrettable violation of his laws, but considering our grave situation. What say my advisors? Astropaths are among those finely trained servants in the Imperium, who beheld the light of the Emperor himself and gained a special bond with our master. I strongly advise the road trade to recruit only sanctioned psychers who are capable of keeping their talents in check. If there are not enough, the Inquisition will assist you in locating and acquiring more. Your Lordship, Lady Theodora not only had enemies in the Expanse, but friends as well. Those whom she helped out, rescued and saved. I think these people can offer a helping hand. Among them are several powerful planetary rulers, who possess both astropaths and a deep respect for your family name.
There are lots of cycles on planet Hillyra, Lord Captain. You know why? There we were not despised, persecuted, or enslaved on the black ships. There we were sheltered from raids, educated and respected. Of course, it's all done in secrecy from outsiders, but I can suggest which rulers to contact. Maybe the von Valencia's family name would be enough to make a deal and obtain a better drink with Ashfast than some criminal rabble. Abelard, it is time to reach out to Theodora's old friends. Ship carrying 24 Ashpaths in your eyes dark owners. The ascendant of the surface covered headstone protected amulets to go into war. News of the tragedy had been informed the previous court had quickly spread out the expanse. Shim conveyed words of amity from the rulers who had sent them, and each asked permission to visit the family crypt to pay tribute to Lady Theodora. There has been no recurrence of the disastrous Ashpathic madness, but the new Ashpaths are all reporting strange whispers ever since the first day on the planet. Number 6, going nicely. This seems affordable, doesn't it? Yes, plenty affordable. A warp breach. Ungodly fiends. Let's go kill them in person. As it gives us experience. Cultists of Nurgle. Ugh, how fun. Nauseating regeneration. Ugh.
Your heresy ends here. All of you will bleed.
Not really the bleed guys, but sure, why not? Lord can take this flank just fine. He's got the help of Gerlet.
On it. Who, if not me? I'll make it happen. It's as good as done. I'll make it happen.
I will do my duty.
Go here. Get a nice hit
It
off.
will be done. I took care of this one.
And then run down here.
Who?
That is one mark it's a
Not
kill
me.
zone.
I won't go down easy.
How people didn't look behind me? That's kind of embarrassing.
That is beneath me. I will not.
I'm loath to set her up in such vulnerable cover, but I kind of wanted to deal with this side as quickly as possible.
I
am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If it serves your cause. If I must. Stop trying, monkey.
Not that kind of weapon.
This tedium is beneath me.
Bang. Good kill.
Death to the weak.
Suffering is part of the trial.
And your doom!
Scorn the pain. Chaos guides me.
You're dead.
Death to non-believers.
Damn.
Brace
I
yourself.
serve the ruinous powers.
Serving a group called the Ruinous Powers. Why has it got to be like such a funny thing? Like, why would you do that?
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. One fewer time. Victory is imminent. At your beck and call.
Oh, there was another one. Eh, well, whatever.
My reckoning will be swift.
I don't stand here and tell you to make these guys fight.
Emperor, give me strength.
Me? Is this your captain?
Only intentional.
Bonk bonk.
That is foolishness.
Pass. How about we give Pascal the finest hour?
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
I don't know others. That just seems to be these. Alright.
Running binary override. Request denied.
No, I don't think he's too far. I think you're just being weird about it.
The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
Oh, no. I was being weird about it.
Vital function successfully terminated. Request approved. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Request approved. Running binary override.
And
Computation failed.
this,
Request
this.
approved. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. My vow is to serve.
Damn it. Oh, that's fair enough.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Yeah, how about you just charge
For the
it?
throne's glory, the Opposition sends their regards.
Bang bang.
But of course, Lord Captain,
And happy hurry up.
I need a foothold.
You are too poisoned, but unfortunately I can't really tell you not to be. This guy's movement is so good. Seriously, what is this?
Dictates.
Such is the will of chaos.
I'll channel my pain into anger.
I'll make it happen.
Please do.
Let's see.
Master Van Kellogg's, you can't die here.
You will pay an even greater price. If it serves your cause.
Claim the bounty.
I'm a member.
There we go.
I won't die here.
Wow, he is not having a good time.
I won't.
Is there money to be made?
Master Van Kellogg's. Is something broken? Rogue Trader. Everything is broken. Everything? Is there a part of it that isn't? Let me in. I need to save my world from the enemies that they summon upon
Finally,
themselves.
some real action.
Am I? It seems like they're coming from all sides. Ah! Well, that's starters. I wouldn't necessarily call that a light cruiser.
Volley.
Oh, I should have put that on the... top, maybe. Oh well, never mind.
Torpedoes away.
Oh, please, come closer. I have some potatoes right for you. Oh, that is annoying. Okay.
cannon. Open fire.
Just making sure.
Make every shot count.
Probably also.
With the force of a supernova.
Do the fucky thing to kill that. Or not. I guess not. Fine, whatever. For some reason I doubt that my minion is going to win. Which is a shame. I believe in your sword class, Frigate. I know you can do it. On second thoughts. Now the question is, do I keep the torpedoes? Or do I have them get rid of the bombers? Honestly, get rid of the bombers.
Fire at will. Engage the engine.
Pass through that. That'll probably be fine, right? Oh, I didn't. That was away. Oh, my friends! You know how expensive those were? I mean, sure, I'll get another for free, but...
Lance batteries. Volley.
None will lament their demise.
Macro cannon. Open fire.
Yeah, that's good. We like that.
Salvo. Let the boys sort them out.
No, please, come closer. Step into my pub. When I said come closer,
Well, I guess I'm glad they follow instructions so far.
Fury. The void may be harsh, but we're harsher.
Right, so you can't put those. I see. Oh, that'll do. Right. Yeah, let's start yelling. Wow, since when do I have an 84 profit factor? Hold on. I need to buy some things. I need to buy a lot of things. I've got 84. I'd like to replace the picture of Theodora because it was kind of embarrassing. Okay. So the rest wants to give me some drugs. Yes. This is really good, actually. Hold on. Heavy flamers. To get to rank 9 would take like all of this. Needs another. Oh. Dang. Still, flamer pistol's nice. Explorators want to give me. Thunder's decent. Power axe is. Doesn't this like go really hard? And a heavy plasma gun is nice. Mission. Finally, I can afford some here. want that. These guys are really expensive. Even all that isn't. Dang. Well, I'll keep feeding them, I guess. These guys want to give me all this. Better torpedoes. Better macro cannons. Yep, obviously. %20 crit chance? Thank you very much. Melter torpedoes. Are they different from a normal torpedo? Maybe, who knows? Hold on. Like that. Just need to cargo all the old and irrelevant. The strike is better than Mezoa. Like that. Like that. That. Four plasmas. 5 plasmas. The cargo. This is just worse. That's cargo. Five, nine. I assume at least I don't want 2 missile slots or something in the same area. still like technically side. That'll do for now. Oh, and as for equipment, that's one single attack. Sure, more suits are better than the axes. That should probably be fine. Right. Well, let's start yelling at people some more. Well, everything seems like it's in a good way. At least. Wow, just walking through. Wow, okay. I'm not sure you can show that on Twitch. Or your leadership, yeah. Amicia's looking a little dishevelled, but her appearance otherwise remains unchanged. Her steely gaze and tight-pressed lips speak of perfect composure. Raise the throne, your ladyship. You're here. Your subjects need you now more than ever. Dargonis has been hit by a massive Xenos attack. Their fleet's resistance was broken in mere hours. Then the invaders commenced a planetary raid. The planetary defense force were able to hold the inner perimeters of several cities. Two of the attacks stifled on the approach to settlements. The fights continue, here as well in the Von Valenti's palace. Lady Vesserin, where is Achilles' commander? I thought I'd see you here by your side. The Secretary of State's whereabouts are unknown, but under normal circumstances, you hardly ever set foot outside the palace grounds. I'm sure you realise that this. The Drukhari are often living victims above all else. Why would they waste their forces assaulting the palace and could be storming another city? Alas, I don't know the answer, your ladyship. When the Xenos attacked the palace, they sent a force so great that the increased warden presence and the defense perimeter were wiped out in minutes. By the throne, whatever they're looking for in there, they spared no troops to get their hands on it. I need details. What has transpired on the planet? The attack began a few hours before dawn over the capital.
The first attacked the fleet, and received boarding calls right before we lost communications with the crews. The sacrifice wasn't for naught. Ground troops had time to start mobilizing, and civilians went on to organize defenses. Several hive cities managed to hold their perimeters, others sustained greater losses. And 2 cities were completely devastated. Our intelligence still knows nothing about the fates of millions of people. There is a high likelihood we've lost them forever. You did all you could. Xenos are dangerous opponents. Thank you, Ladyship, but once the battles are concluded, I'd still like to launch a large-scale inspection of the defense forces. Our losses are too great. I want to make sure this is all due to our cursed enemy's superior numbers, not traitors in our midst. Where is Governor Drivestem? The governor is currently protected in a well-fortified bunker, as are the heads of the other noble houses. Still, each family has provided all available resources to defense of Dargonos, rather, defense of their respective regions. Current situation. The PDF is in the process of exterminating the enemy forces on the planet. Extra batteries have been assigned to the assault on the palace, but without a strike force that can make it inside, we won't break their resistance. Filling the palace is the anchor point to the enemy's raid, while Vox engineers are registering unknown signals coming from your residents in other areas of the planet. To others. The Scumless has set up a control center inside. We take out the command and we'll weaken their peripheral forces. Talk alone. In our gratitude, transfer the command of the ground operation to you, Ladyship. Local troops are at your service. I beg you, save Dargonos. Further transmission. Report from Squad 2. Hey, Lieutenant, report me. Lieutenant, we don't read. Repeat? What? Come for help them. Attack for burn the road trader. This would probably be more impressive if there wasn't a super thick fog of war taking up half the cutscene.
I cannot believe it.
Disgusting presence out of existence!
Do not plead for swift death!
Seriously? Ugh.
It's as good as done.
I'll do.
I won't stand for it. I won't compromise my principles. On it.
Mark this is backline. Mark that is rear.
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen.
Allow Ballard to do his job and to make sure to do it well.
It's as good as done.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
Oh, Blitz stretched him. How I love thee.
It will be done.
I will tear your heart out.
Indeed.
Ah, sure, I believe it, whatever.
Let's make some opportunities.
That is beneath me.
So we get comfortable.
If I must. I am not your Zeus pet, Monarchy.
Mark.
If it serves
Mark.
your cause.
Mark.
I
And
understand
the bounty on
your
that witch.
intent. You moving? No more. If it serves your cause. With my hands.
And another one.
If I must.
Yeah, comfortable and... Oh look, there's more of them.
Your skill is lacking.
Little Pierrette.
Moving out.
Oh. And here come the Normans. Well, well, well. If it isn't the most perfect opportunity.
Explorators know one route. Forward. Running binaric override. The Omniscient probability analysis successful.
Turn the pain tenfold.
The space
Nice. There's one over there. Can I even see anyone? I don't think so.
Nobody escapes us.
Onward.
Unleash my fury.
Now then. Since we concentrate a little too hard down there, we've got to focus on this now. Which is awkward.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Amy. A work for a flesh crafter.
If I may,
Oh wait.
Yeah, that'll do. Set them on fire, you know. They deserve it.
I will do my duty. I took care of this one. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Keep moving, old man.
At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
Get me a target.
We're working on it, we're working on it. I'd say I'm surprised they aren't flanking me, but they're Drukhari, it's kind of their thing.
Naturally. I won't object to it. For the
Buff
throne's
them all.
glory.
Suppose you could like hate this guy, right?
But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see to it. The Inquisition sends their regards. Someone's death wish is mine to grant. Naturally, your reckoning is clear.
Very good.
For the throne's glory.
I must not falter. Master.
Good shooting.
Weapon at the ready.
I'm impressed they fitted that cap, but not necessarily that surprised.
Break their morale.
Not withstand my vengeance.
On it.
Cool. You see that? That's a kill zone.
I'll see to it personally. My gut tells me it's a bad idea. I'll make it happen.
Just suddenly sassy way she
A
says
tactically
it.
sound
It's a
approach.
bad idea.
Who, if not me? You never stood a chance. It's as good as done.
High momentum.
At your beck and call.
You're like, can you snipe that guy? Oh my gosh, you can.
Beyond the veil?
Why am I glad she's on our side? Just a bunch of this, that, and the other, you know. Drukhari jetbike. Sweet. Quick, let's siphon the petrol.
Successful.
Keep your wits about you.
As it should be.
Easily done.
There we go.
This is intriguing.
Of course they'd set traps
A
using
sharp eye.
human body. Is this the Drukhari? Frankly, I'm disappointed I didn't realise the fact.
The Inquisition taught me many things.
You make my soul uneasy, seer of Shael. Is it your third eye? Or is it something else? Whatever it is, do not come any closer.
I will say the same to you. The glare of your soul dazzles my...
Ah, you're kind of weird. You're kind of hard to look at. How sweet. When Zara notices you, her face contorts into a mask of rage. Drukhari's lips stretch into a predatory grin that bears no trace of her former haughtiness, only the promise of pain. You, malformed monkey, putrid vermin, you'll pay for every moment I have spent on this pitiful planet. And this is it. The true face of the Dark Ones. Her anger at you is so great that she has shed her mask and revealed the beast beneath. Little Ashirani, the monkey's obedient servant, tried to survive the future, and then the two of us will still have plenty of fun. Aren't you glad to see me, Zara? Oh, now you have arrived. I am filled with anticipation. The anticipation of skinning you, impaling on hooks, and making you dance and mind the Archon's amusement. Zara's shriek drops to this. I suspected that you and that true-born cur were working together. You do not make me and my sisters linger here on a whim. You had a reason. That reason involves you. Yes, is that it? Tell me. Just nod, so I can stand before the Archon, accuse him of treachery, and cries in your aid. Bubbles between false allies is the favourite sport of the Drukhari. After torture, that is. Eric sounds pleased. He is clearly enjoying the sight of the Zenith's rage. And what if I say yes? I'll say I've had enough of the game. Sisters, praise the muses. Pascal forward, as far as possible. Heinrich's forward, Blood forward. Assia, back to cover, myself. Abelard, you know what to do.
I'll make it happen. On it. Who if not me? I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen.
Not enough movement points, of course. Abelard was the wrong target here.
It will be done.
Dang, I didn't know the Drukhari had two-handed swords. Alright,
This tedium is beneath me. You cannot force me, Elantak.
they're just generic cable lights, who cares?
If it serves your cause. I understand your intent.
Get comfortable.
No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Isn't the bounty on, like...
I am
I know
not
one
your
of those
secret
things.
pet monkey.
No? Yeah, no, please. See how far that will get you.
My competencies are not that universal.
That is such a funny line.
Request approved. My vow is to balance an equation. Your life is a negligible, significant value.
Claimed.
Let the cycle discontinue.
This can't be!
Request approved.
Their death won't be easy.
Lol.
Suffering is part of the trial.
I won't object to it. But of course, Lord Captain.
Make them weaker.
I won't
Don't want to
object to it.
cheer. Charge
Everyone,
in.
step aside.
Cut down the witch.
Let's see to it. Nothing stands against me.
Oh, will I now?
My place is at the fore. Reduced to dust. At your beck and call.
And
I
the
took care of this one. It will be
And
done.
war and defensive
I will do my duty.
stratagem. Yep, that'll do.
If only that were possible.
See, my love, why don't you move up
Be
and curse this
careful
way?
not to cross my gaze. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Damn. Not necessarily my intended target.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I'll show you the real
Full hunger.
Focus, Van Kellogg's. Focus. Throne take you.
Your skill is lacking.
No, please, take all your stims and then never move because you physically can't. Go on, Abelard, do your thing.
Victory is imminent.
Your
At
shield?
your back one to a target. I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Indeed. An exemplary reduced to dust. Follow my lead. No
Yeah,
matter
let's just do it again. Let's just get even
I
stronger.
will do my duty. Grey hair, sure hair. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
16 fire, 14 bleed, and curse. This witch is not having a
It
good
will be
time.
done. I took care of this one.
The Bloodthirster. Oh my. That's actually a really nice weapon.
This tool is blessed with multifunctionality.
Sure. Who are we killing? Oh, there's even more Cableites who just spawn in out of nowhere. Joy of joys.
Who,
Oh well.
if not me? It's as good as done. I'll make it happen.
Hellzone.
On it.
Abelard. And move it.
I'd rather not. Victory is imminent.
Yeah, they'll do it.
Indeed.
Cablite Thrall Master. Well. Let's have our lab move up a bit actually. Get comfortable here.
To strike. If it serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet,
What if we can like take out the weakest?
I understand your.
Good.
I am
And
not
she strikes the Thrall
ancestors
Master
guide me. This tedium.
and kill them. Yeah, that's pretty good. I probably should have set him up here actually, so he could do a broad swing. Oh,
I will do my duty.
I always forget that.
Refuse to die. At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
I'm the one
I
that
took care of this.
die. And I was just the enthralled marauder. That's a shame. I don't like making
The navigator is coming.
mind slaves fight one another.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
What levels of enthrallment are you on right now?
In the name of House Orcelio, I shall prevail.
It will be done. One fewer tongue.
That was nice and easy. Although there's still these guys up
Your
here.
arrogance will be your downfall.
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Gal, would you kind of just like electrocute them or something?
Who, if not me? I'll see to it personally. It's as good as done.
I've got this down so well I might as well make it a macro.
For the throne's glory.
No, you swing here.
Naturally. I'm done with this one.
A mere pain won't stop me.
If I
Mark both
must,
of them.
if it serves your cause,
If you can see them both, you might as well
I
get
understand
comfortable.
your intent. This tedium is beneath me. I deal death with my hands, if it serves your cause. I am not your ancestors. Guide me.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
I'm afraid not.
Free them all. Ooh, and more petrol to siphon. Well, it's more like we're rummaging through their glove compartments, but you know what I mean.
I always have a backup plan.
A cablite heavy. I didn't even know they could get heavy.
I can hear your pulse, little thing.
Look at me bravely hiding at the far
I'll see to
far
it
back.
personally.
Oh my gosh, I think it literally is just that heavy, huh?
It's as good as done. I'll see to it personally. Who, if not me? On it.
Indeed.
Do you even have like a melee weapon even?
I will do my duty. At your beck and call.
Impressive. A blast pistol. That's not that heavy, is it?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
A scepter? Yeah, well, it seems like half my bedroom could
What
be
do we have
That was
here?
barely a challenge.
Hmm. Ugh.
They will bow before
Hello,
me.
Scamander. I seriously hope you're on our side. You know what, let's just place you guys as far forward as possible. With very little regard as to your safety. Because if you can, might as well.
I'll see to it
I
personally.
raise you've been designated my lucky bestie.
I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally. Who if not me? I'll see to it personally.
Heinrichs can charge
Let's see to it.
forwards. Use the
But
blitz
of
stratagem.
course, Lord Captain.
Beastmaster. And then
For the throne, holy terror, smite your enemies. Stay vigilant.
good.
If it serves your cause.
I don't necessarily know what I could have done to prevent that, except get
I am
lucky.
not your Xenos pet monkey. If it serves your cause.
Flat.
I understand you're in another soul slips beyond the veil.
Seriously? You survived? How annoying.
I
Wait,
am
no, you
not your
didn't.
Xenos. Hear you moving? No more.
Covered in Drukhari blood in his own, Achilles Salander looks around with a haunted expression on his face. He finally manages to focus his gaze on you and lets out a belly with a gasp. God, preserve me. Could it be to truly your ladyship? He's struck by an excruciating coughing fit, his hand grasping for the respiration in his golden chain, but is missing. The interrogator examines the room. The evidence of struggle and Achilles himself. You did well. You held your own. I'm glad you made it. Achilles frowns, presses his bed lips together, and drops his gaze. But I still failed you. Buddy, you're in the darkest abyss, Achilles. Why did my expert on Xenos fail to prevent the Drukhari assault? I focused all my attention on investigating the attacks behind Russian Protectorate. I expected that there was something bigger behind the Xenos attacks, but Sultan rogue traders' capital, foolhardy, even Drukhari. I never thought. And therein lies the reason for your failure, burnt Monkey. Your mind was narrow, as the minds of your kin want to be. I am aware. There is a brief flash of sympathy in your other's eyes. There is no wisdom in blaming yourself. Monkey's intellect is weak and can never fathom the depths of my dark kin's treachery and twistedness of thought. Had there been another monkey in your place, the paths of fate would remain unchanged. Achilles' body is covered in an unthinkable number of cuts and injuries. Drukhari put great effort into filling his every moment with searing pain. However, none of his wounds are life-threatening. Your fast efforts pay off. Your knowledge of medicating allows you to stop bleeding several areas and somewhat eases pain. Don't waste your time on your knowledge. What happened here? When the report came from orbit of the Xenos attack, I was in the Administratum halls, resolving the matter of your succession. I rushed to my shuttle and prayed to the God Emperor that I would reach the palace before they struck. Or I could get rid of all the pics and documents I'd gathered. The palace was besieged. I'd take a risk and burn it all. Xenos ran me and I was setting fire to the last remaining orders. I said, have fun with me. You from the memories? What did you tell them? Nothing, but they didn't ask me anything. They didn't look for anything. They didn't so much poke around the place. It's Drukhari's favourite pastime to torture people for amusement. I doubt they had an inkling you were an agent of the Inquisition. Or you see, you do not remember anything, Monkey, and it was their intent you did not. As we reached her hand to Achilles' shoulder, and you remove something unseen from it. Hues are covered in a layer of soot and ash, Master Shalander. I can see the loud bleeding colours underneath. May I put them at ease for you? It was a great honour to hear such words from Lady Osset herself, and still I must refuse. My scars, both physical and spiritual, remind you of a mistake I made.
Hi, how are you?
My key to redemption. Hello, Jelly Dolly. Hello! Welcome back. Good to see ya. My palace is currently under attack from Drukhari. Who could have seen this coming? Are you able to glean anything from your attackers? That's a good reaction. His bud lips twisted into a bit of a smile. Oddly enough, I was your ladyship. Drukhari had no idea that mere Adeptus Administratum's secretary could understand their alien speech. While they were deliberating on how they were going to kill me, they mentioned that other monkey had been helping them all this time. Renegade or pirates or something of the sort. It will take time to identify these traitors to humanity, but I give you my word they will pay for what happened on Argonis. Get yourself a medic.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
No, my cogitator's dead. That's a shame. It was really nice.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
Oh, nice. Powerful power mole. And inside the shelf is advanced medikits. Very good, very good.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
I've read about this.
I was an aristocrat in my bedroom. Oh well. Hey look, more characters to level up. More versatility is nice. Critical damage is good. I get... I just don't want any of these, you know? Not sure why don't we use frontline all the time. Well, let's just increase my persuasion some more, because I don't know what else to do. Plus I want to be able to persuade everyone. I should make a manga called My Cat's a Rude Idiot and Yet She Got the SSR Skills When He Got His Card into New World. That would be awesome. You should do that. Strengthen. Sure. That's what I use it for. Setting up. That's just more damage, isn't it? And you might as well get the claim and maim as well. Because you like crit. Critting is good. I trust if you committed. I don't know, how many loaves of bread are you like? This is me saying God wants to just close a card.
Messiah, grant me the wisdom to perceive.
Easily done.
I've been putting
Now
a
with the
trap for the
problem
disarm of the other trap.
I've never wondered so much before.
Oh, I'm just not following, am I? Cool. Sure, whatever. Oh look, Slith mercenaries, again. Don't lie, you committed atrocities before. Nuh-uh. I didn't know such thing. Oh, Marazai. What are you doing on my chair? Marazai casually gestured with his hand, either welcoming or inviting you to admire the brutalized hall. At last, I was beginning to think that your lumbering bucket had perished on the way back. Such a resolution would have satisfied neither you nor me, would it? The sight of Xenos lounging on the dynastic throne makes Abelard's face turn crimson. How you cease defiling a relic of the Imperium with your presence, Xenos scum? What, this abomination? Yukari taps a finger on the armrest. With pleasure. But first, I will finish my conversation with Master Monkey. Yukari freezes for a moment. Oh, I can feel your anger, your rage, and your pain from witnessing the state of your halls. I trusted that you would appreciate our efforts here. I could have long vanished in the tangles of the webway without awaiting your arrival, Monkey. But I could not refuse myself the small pleasure of savouring your torments at the sight of what I have done to your home. You're still with her, cousin? Azarai's voice is dripping with saccharine mockery. How fares your search for your lost family? Where is being at a monkey's beck and call occupying all your thoughts and time? You will be silent, Dark One, or I sign to you myself. You deceived me when you appointed the place of our final battle. Deceived? Equals can be deceived, but you I merely used. You played the part given to you perfectly. You were exactly where you were supposed to be, and did exactly what you were supposed to do. Everything except die. Why did you attack the palace? The sole thing your kind is good for, Monkey, is your ability to suffer. I have long been suffered with physical pain. Your kin provide in other abundance from their cage in Komara. The pain of the soul, on the other hand, is a rare delight. After all, I'd have recompensed you for all the trouble you have caused me. However, can I not give you a gracious gift as well? That pesky meddling Tazara who harrowed your worlds for so long. You have gone at her head, and a peaceful existence which is not constantly in my way. To die at the hands of a monkey is the worst possible punishment for a champion of the gladiatorial arenas of Komara. I find the moments were torturous. I was under the impression you were working together. What nonsense did you put in her head? A pompous waste of skin thought I would associate with Monkey. I wish I did not leave her death to you and instead cut out her myself. Still, to take note of my interest in your person was quite perceptive. Even more so for bringing the Serena Witch. While our meeting has taken place, my business here is done. I have spent enough time in real space, and it's time to be true.
I don't want to leave you all alone. You wouldn't appreciate that, would you? Camelites of the Reaving Tempest, I leave this monkey to you. Enjoy yourselves!
Oh, he is so... thanks for showing us.
No right to exist.
Oh, sweet. Chimera is behind us. Let's, do it all again, shall we? You know how this goes. Construct the kill zone.
It's as good as done. I'll make it happen.
Mark a cover zone. Mark a shooting zone.
I'll make it
Buff
happen.
Abelard.
It's as good as
And
done.
give him a little start.
I'm not interested. It will be done. Target well struck.
Call this a strike?
Alright, heavy again. Yikes. I had no idea that Drakar had something so interesting as that.
If I must. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. This tedium is beneath me. Stop trying, monkey.
You can't shoot that because it's too close.
I understand your intent.
Can't claim the bounty either.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. Perish for this affront.
Mine now.
Why does it have that texture when they move?
Flashes are choking me.
We are not having a good opening turn. Getting surrounded will do that, yeah.
Me? You insist, Lord Captain.
An exemplary strike.
I'm not
Let's have them
accustomed
fight
to being
each other. There we go. That's more like it.
Unleashed my fury.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Work for a flesh rounder. You are mine now.
I see, so you can give turns to your beast.
Machine spirits.
Congrats on hitting your beast quite a lot.
Nobody escapes us.
I won't go down easy. Naturally. I won't object to it.
You can,
Let's see to
get
it.
on the chair.
More trouble than it's worth. I won't do that.
Whatever.
The Inquisition sends their regards.
Up and down.
I won't object to it.
Endure. Have a large charge.
I took care of this one.
Take this
At your beck and
one.
call.
Make you
I will do
reckless.
my duty.
Why not?
Indeed. An exemplary strike. What? You a target. We'll rule the stars themselves.
Oh, super.
A tactically sound
Cut down the
approach.
Chimera.
Victory is imminent. It will be done. At your beck and call. I will
Seems to be
do
handling
my
every other attack just fine. Bonk.
Wreaking damage to Volk. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Request denied. Heavy is the
Off
tread
of the Slith, the Beastmaster, but I'm not too worried about it.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Omnissiah condemns you.
Bonk.
Activating force mode sacrifice. My vow.
Damn.
Request approved.
Let's just make them less accurate. Whatever that thing does, I don't really know.
Who, if not me?
Okay, that 10.
Fortune favors the swift.
I'll make it happen. On it. I won't stand for it. I'll see to it personally.
Scout. Oh yeah, there's some Cable-Like warriors running around as well.
Failing.
If it serves your no weakness is hidden from my sight. This tedium is beneath me.
Maybe I shot the Beastmaster
Deal
because
death with my hands.
we don't need it around. I don't even know this left. And there's a Sybarite too.
You don't frighten me.
Let's have these two kill each other for our benefit.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Cool.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Move that up here. Can you charge it? No.
Let's see to it. Naturally. Nothing stands against me.
Yeah, that's good. That'll do. I'm like, could you quickly deal with this fool?
My place is at the fore. It will be done. Indeed. Duty go hand in hand.
That is one very impressive
Grey
counter.
hair, your hand. It will be done. Victory is imminent.
The place betrays me. The
It's funny how annoyed he sounds when he says that.
comprehends all.
That.
You will pay for this in
Cogitation failed. My competencies
Not
are
so fan.
that universal.
Fair enough.
Running binary code. Request approved.
I'll make it happen.
Whoops. Oh, I guess we're doing the Cassia turn then.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
The Inquisition sends their regards.
If I may,
Held in my group.
Let them tremble.
Pascal doesn't go down because of this, I will be surprised.
She is here.
Ancestors, guide me.
Bonk. 9.
I took care of this one.
I said this
Me?
one.
another foe painted black.
Why don't you come
I
and
am a
join us
navigator,
instead of hiding behind
not
that
a
pillar?
sculptor.
Let me educate you on the art of pain.
I'll show you
I
why
know.
navigators are feared.
I'll put
I
my
actually
psychic
hate this
abilities to
guy.
use.
We can
But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see to it.
let me just charge them and watch them explode. Hi everyone, yet again you're late. Your ladyship, thanks to your breakthrough, we are able to clear out the estate. Right now, with the aid of your ship's augers from orbit, the surface troops are sweeping the streets of the hive. Squads have been sent deeper into the city. Several units have been assigned. My apologies, of course you'll learn all of this from the Your appearance on Dargonus is a boon from the God Emperor, who has brought us salvation. On behalf of all of Dargonus and House Viscerin, I thank you for delivering us from our foes. I was doing my duty, nothing more. And by your will, you've preserved countless lives, your ladyship. Dargonus owes you a debt that can never be repaid. We will continue the cleanup of the estate and neighbouring territories. We must deal with the rubble, the corpses, and any other after effects of the fighting. Surviving forces will be enough to expel any sporadic enemy attacks if any are launched. According to the latest reports, the Xenos are pulling out en masse. Matters require your attention. I won't detain you any further. Please ask to ensure that Dargonus returns to its former glory. Lucius Ptolemy has sent a message requesting an audience. It is a critical report to deliver and should be waiting for you on the ship's bridge. Ay ay ay.
Rise to the top, or get left in the
He
dust.
scratched it like a bloody cat.
Keep your wits about you.
I would very much like to hear. Nice, thank you.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Man, they beat up Pascal bad. They beat him up real bad. Joy, joy.
Is there money to be made?
Just wanted to see if that was lootable. No.
None are better at searching. I have learned much in my exile.
Alrighty. Why don't we hear some reports? In a place like home, you secure Dargonus. Woo! Welcome back, Lord Captain. During your absence, we assist the ground forces by coordinating their movements from orbit. Detailed casualty and damage reports have been submitted for your perusal. It is with deepest awe that I inform you that timely intervention and the resilience of the Lord Defenders managed to break the back of the raid, which had threatened to turn into protracted war. Dargonus suffered losses, but the hive has sufficient capacity to restore the administrative networks and industries as expeditiously as possible. The world remains intact despite the insidious blow dealt by the Xenos. I've been given Scanland's reports that he failed to deliver in time. They indicate that Xenos activity dropped sharply after you departed from the Cineris Maleficium. Considering the scale of Dargonus' raid, it is safe to assume that Drukhari used up all the force at their disposal, and may now require some time to replenish the losses. Achilles is presently recuperating from severe wounds, and without his aid, we are temporarily blind to the scheming of these enemies of humanity. However, our strategists are still hoping for a lull in attacks and raids, which allows us to gather our strength for a new conflict. Captain Mission Report. Your Wiselex mechanics have analysed the state of the Protectorate. They believe that thanks to your decisive actions, the acute phase of the crisis has passed. The main of the Von Valentius dynasty is no longer facing dissolution and ruin. What's more, bringing footfall to heel has strengthened your position as a rogue trader. Lady Theodora would have been glad to have such an important trade hub under her severe influence. Now of such a resounding triumph, Dargonus, as the capital will do within C's domain, currently making preparations for the Magna Sessio, a grand ceremony of your public induction as the heir of the Honourable Theodora von Valentius. Under Drivestem has vowed that not even the recent devastating tragic events will be permitted to cast a shadow of its most glorious occasion. I've only just returned from Dargonus. What kind of celebration can they hope to hold amid the ruins? Do not underestimate Governor Drivestem's desire to find favour with your ladyship. At this very moment, thousands of your subjects are clearing the rubble, washing away bloodstains, sweeping the streets, and transporting corpses to lower sectors. The wardens have been tasked with cleaning the ceremony venue of the injured and those who have burned out of their houses. They'll be forced to move to the industrial levels. Rest assured, by the start of the festivities, the capital's wounds will be, if not healed, then well hidden under elaborate set dressing. What is this ceremony? I swear an oath and I shake a lot of sweaty hands. The grill of the Vox built into Vicious' face lets out a short rattle that indicates a chuckle. Cute. A match is certain, but that's not all there is to it. There will also be a reception. As well as other noble guests, the distinguished road traders Caligula's Windscale and Sinicordia will be in attendance. It will be a great honour for Dargonus to host 3 illustrious dynasties at once. Your servants wish to know your opinion on 2 matters regarding the ceremony arrangements. First of which is, what festive activities take place in the capital its glorious day? Wish to hear prayers and witness the people's faith. The Emperor protects House von Valencia. The second matter in Seventh Mind is, which 2 of your close companions begin the over standing by his side during the ceremony? Oh, then we'll go to Cassia. Great boon for Navigator House Orcelio. He'll be your second. Abelard deserves this place. The servants of House von Valencia see in this continuity of the dynasty's glorious traditions.
won't keep you any further. Thank you for your time, Lord Captain. I will see to your instructions delivered to the dog owners. The master of ceremonies at the palace to report to you when the capital is ready to praise your name. Oh? Here come the tech boys! Scout's voice pouring out of his vox system crackles like thin ice under pressure. It's unclear whether this is nothing more than static or an expression of some emotion understandable only to the tech priest himself. Dolly, following the on-the-size guidance, I request permission to execute the report protocol that entails describing subtle abnormalities within the recent operation of the ship's systems and subsequently proposing the appropriate course of action. I'm listening. Visualizing exposition. With the on-the-size blessing, I conducted several sessions of tech meditation in an effort to transpose the available data streams into a matrix of patterns. The data subject to this analysis comprised evidence of deviations in the operation of the ship's systems and services, as well as irregularities in the algorithms of the ship's log. I've arrived at the following conclusion. This vessel's machine spirit is most extraordinary. A full cycle of sacred diagnostics must be performed, followed by complementary ritual. The ritual forces spirit responsible for these events to reveal itself. Once it does, we'll be able to understand its nature and take action applicable to said nature. What kind of action? Pascal pauses before responding. Applicable to the entity that appears before us. If it is a machine spirit of great might, we must appease it and humbly ask about the reasons behind the portents it has shown us. If it is the abomination of tech heresy, the complementary ritual will help us purge the ship of its unhallowed presence. Very well, let us proceed with the ritual. Have my gratitude, Dolly. I wonder if my tech comrades are beginning their preparations to complete the ritual. It's only just now occurred to me because I always just kind of took it for granted, but they do that thing in sci-fi where instead of saying thing, they say tech thing. Tech comrade. Why you just say comrades? Despite the resounding hum of the tech priest's words of prayer, the bridge feels unusually quiet. All sound sinks into the viscous silence, like pebbles sinking into water. Dolly, my tech comrades have spent the assigned number of cycles in prayer and vigil. Everything is prepared for the complementary ritual of cleansing. Its commencement will require an authorization key in the form of blood of a Valencias. If you're ready, please hand in sub-goal is receiving module. At least a vague idea of what the problem is and what we might encounter. Scout freezes momentarily. When he starts speaking again, you can tell how carefully and hesitantly he is choosing his words, a sight most uncharacteristic of Migas Halamon. The bounds of possibility are vast. We cannot be certain of what we are dealing with until the calculations are complete. However, there exists a risk that all we have observed here on the ship are manifestations of abominable intelligence. Abominable intelligence? Pascal's voice sounds hollow and seems to hear echoes of cannonades in the distance past. A transgression. A sentient mechanism created by human hands but no longer needing its masters. A rebelling machine spirit that has forgotten the will of the Messiah who sent it to serve and aid humanity, not to exist for its own sake. Only once before did our ancestors underestimate the menace that is abominable intelligence and its terrible power. A great war followed, one that humanity nearly lost. After that calamity, the creation of sentient machines was categorically forbidden, and any such abomination without exception must now face deconstruction. Oh, no problem. The familiar cold metal burns your palm. This time, however, the servitor's jaws, instead of brutally clamping down your hand, merely squeeze it slightly. Feel a thin rivulet of hot blood beginning where the metal fangs have pierced your skin. Screeches and growls slowly rise from the bowels of the massive cogitator, as if a great beast is stirring awake. The big screens in front of you flicker restlessly. He accepted, activating implication protocols. Suddenly, the viscous silence of the bridge rushes towards you and wraps you in a tight cocoon. Glowing with the vid screens dims, but the symbols on them flare to life. Analyzing. Hypothesis intrusion. Hypothesis lockout. Conclusion prevention. Bad. Pascal, what is going on? The complementary ritual is proceeding as intended. Pascal's voice cuts off abruptly. He brings a hand to his vox communicator. He brings a hand to his vox communicator in surprise. Oh! Quiet. Hello. Hello to you too. I'm most so glad to be speaking. No most are here. No most have long been here. Here. What are you? Nomos. Yeah, Nomos. Pascal uses his hands back to gesture at the silent vox system. Or what is Nomos? No data available. No answer. I want to know too. Are you a machine spirit? Does not know. Nomos do not know themselves. You silence Pascal. Nomos wanted no disturbance. Quiet. This is fantastic! Let's let Pascal be quiet for a minute. Boy oh boy, we figured out a way to finally shut up! Don't say that! You're so nice! I like Pascal. Rogue Trade is one hell of a story, or rather several. Hello. Hello! Yes, it's true. It's a very good story. I've been enjoying it. I really honestly, like, had I known I was going to enjoy it as much as I did, I probably would have got the DLCs before playing. And then are other people silent too? Sometimes, some people, this can do many things. You do not always know what or how. You did not know we could make silence until now. I don't want to say this is fantastic, but also like... I don't want Pascal interfering. Make it stop now. Pascal's Voxcast comes live with an exclamation. Extraordinary! The tech priest pauses upon realizing he can speak aloud again. Then he continues strange quivering voice. Running transmission jamming. Unknown protocols. What has been revealed to me? See on the side's glory of foul tech heresy. I would like to... What do you want from us, Nomos? Are you friend or foe? Mid screens blink in thought, signifying a pause in the conversation. One displays Nomos von Valencia. We are your blood. Nomos are a sentinel. We awoke when the strange light invaded the ship. We protected you when you needed help. Escorted you when you were surrounded by danger. Nomos our movement. We carry you through the frightening, the waiting, the measureless. We helped when our ailing heart was refusing to awaken. You call us a hallowed spirit. Hallowed spirit, and thus they guard you against your doom. Warp engine activation against all probability during our escape from the Rycat system. The Category 3 miracle manifested by the ship's machine spirit. And the part about protecting. Was it during the cultist attack? We did everything to please you. Aye. The silence on the bridge grows especially deep, almost painful. The haze of light around you thickens, the point of becoming practically tangible. Numbers ripple across all the screens at once. How do you fear us now? I do not fear you. I'm trying to understand you. Shivers run up your hand, which is still trapped inside the sub gargoyle's jaws. The servitor nods its head a few times, as if it is shaking your hand. Its teeth rake up your already wounded flesh. I'm so glad. I must enjoy understanding too. Dolly, entities such as this one ought to be addressed using the language of sacred rituals and offerings. Your unskillful meddling bodes ill. A decision is required of you. Either the complementar ritual is finished, or it is replaced by a rite of tech communication. In the first scenario, the entity Nomos will be banished and the sacred data halls where the entity dwelt will be reset. In the second scenario, you will appease the entity and learn more about it. No, Nomos do not want to be banished. Nomos want to help. Nomos want to understand. I read something said it's not a game, it's a book put into a game. I think we just call those like visual novels. It is indeed a visual novel. Start by clearing certain things up. Were you the one responsible for the ship's malfunctions? What about the strange entries in the ship's log? Yes, Nomos did that. Are you angry? You really want to understand, to see how things work. What else can you do? Nomos learns. Nomos try new things. Do you want to see? The sub-goal slowly turns his head, dragging your hand along with it. The skull's eyes flash red. The scarlet gaze falls upon one of the monotonously chanting junior technomats. You blink. An electric discharge erupts from inside the technomat's skull. The crimson-clad figure slumps to the floor. Does it please you? Do you want us to do it again? Oh, you're provoking machine spirit. Stop. Nomos enjoys communication. Dolly's our blood. Stop it. That's enough. Those are living people. How can you kill them all out of the round? Maybe I shouldn't say that and be a hypocrite. Nah, I wouldn't be a hypocrite. Well... No, let's be dogmatic. That's the most reasonable one. Because obviously we should make law and ethics the same thing. That's a really good policy to teach a new intelligence. In the name of the Emperor and by the will of the rogue trader von Valentius, I order you to stop. On this ship, none but I and the Imperium's laws can dictate who lives and who dies. We understand. We may only stop functions as living things when you tell us to. You will tell us, will you not? We enjoy doing things with you. Huh? I've heard enough. Pascal, you're to investigate the nature of this entity. Until we know the truth, no more is allowed to exist on the ship. I just want to learn what we are too. We will add things to your log. Things that might help us, help you. Pascal lets out something resembling a long breath. The decision is made. I will begin my preparations for the communion rite at once. Many cycles of interaction with the entity no must await me, but I welcome this task and accept it from the Omnissiah. I'm Mr. Glad. When you speak with us too, we want you to speak with us too. Your captain's body lacks the sacred implants necessary for tech communion with the machine spirit's code, but if such is your wish, Dolly can converse with you using lovely sounding speech. Lovely sound speech she's doing now. I'll speak with you, Nomos. Mr. Glad, we have been lonely. Our work here is done, Dolly. Let my tech priest know that we are stopping the Complete ritual. Thank you for appearing for us, Entity Nomos. Aww. Not to brag or anything, but my ship has an adorable intelligence on it. Oh. Talk to Adira, talk to Abelard, talk to the officer. Let's start with Adira, whose head is still technically health and safety risk or whatever. When Adira sees you, her lips come into a smile as she nods to something over your shoulder. Avatar, instant. You check like, do these words mean anything to you? Perhaps your abilities can tell you something.
They mean nothing to me. They're just words. A whisper. So quiet, I barely caught it. Like a feather landing on a pile of down. Something about damned ambitions, antiquity, terrible antiquity. And chance. Chance through it all. Oh, now I have a headache. And the stupid bloody whisper wasn't much help.
I'll get you an ice cold drink. Have you recovered from your encounter with False Theodora, by the way?
I'm not going to lie. I haven't. Maybe I never will. But I'm not hearing random voices anymore. And I haven't been calling anyone from the other side. No. All that's done with. After what you did for me, I can't let you down again.
Aww. Very well, dear. We'll hope for the best.
Yes, ma'am, Lord Captain. We will. Of course. Always at your service. Whenever you need me.
I like her. Look at Abelard typing on his pad.
Lord Captain.
Shield. Do the words Avatar, Instant, and 87204 or Tech Bite mean anything to you? They'll connect to Theodora somehow.
No, definitely not. No, I don't recall anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Sure, I believe you.
Lord Captain.
Voxmaster is, House of Vision. You've been funny of your Love that. Do you recall anything unusual about Theodora travels? There was Epitaph, Instant N87204. Light ring a bell. Although Theodora's journeys could be considered unusual, her odysseys were always audacious. As the words mentioned, none of them sound familiar to me as far as I can tell. Except maybe the incident. I recall coming across this word in transmission several times. I think it was repeated by the former engine seer, the one who perished during Conan Fortuna's uprising. He was describing it as the incident, something quite remarkable. Apparently, at some point in the past, the entire ship was hit by massive system failure. All systems stopped responding for 1/5 of a second. Most of the crew, including myself as I was likely on board at the time, did not notice anything strange, but tech breeds are sensitive to such things. As I can tell you, Lord Captain, anymore. And where can I find that helmsman? Here he is. Rather. Oh, Captain, Master Helmsman Rather, at your service. Does the word epitome mean anything to you? Or perhaps instant N87204 or tech blight? It almost something to do with Theodora's travels. Rather extraordinary travels at that. I'll say you do, Lord Captain. Don't ring any bells. And again, remembering what place Theodora went to is Epitome. Boy, there's heaps of incident happening on board, but in my implants, I feel one with the ship, and I sense it, and I don't know when it happened exactly. It started behaving differently, and more responsive, livelier. Yes, livelier is exactly the word. Where's the Epitome incident just dawned on me? I'm a bungle report, Captain, but that's all I've got to say on the front. Fascinating. Oh. How about I might know something, but he's unsure? Antiquity, huh? Which companion story arc do you like the best so far? Oh, hard to say because I feel like we've only just started on them. I guess I've got the Cassia bias because I like Cassia and I'm dating her. And I do think her story has been quite revealed to me. What's that? I'm kind of curious to see where Master Von Kallax is going to go. I wonder what his deal is. Really Irilus. Oh yeah, Irilus is like super good, but I feel like she's like, well, I've definitely noticed she's warming up to me, slowly but surely. It's nice. She's a very open-minded Eldar, which is saying a lot, I'll be honest. We'll see where she goes. I've still got to save one more of the Eldar escapees. Suddenly built a huge cogitate turns head towards you. The fox emits a rasping voice. Hello, Nomos welcomes your visit. What have you been doing, Nomos? We have been studying and observing. And helping the ship when we can. So many mechanisms. They would have suffered without our input. Another research notes on tech blight we obtained from the cache of Yabagama. The name is also unknown to us. It is related to Nomos, so that we do not understand how. Incident NE7204 was a ship-wide failure of some kind. It didn't Epitome had something to do with the ship flying better. The incident marked the beginning of us. The ship became better because of us too. These are all links in the same chain, but we cannot piece them together yet. People accompanying Theodora and the traveler are surely unaware of the incident of Epitome. Human shells are subject to external influences. Perhaps someone purged their memory archives? Perhaps they simply did not want to access them. It is a shame that the new information was obtained, but I'm so grateful you tried. Aww. Latent Surge. Oh sure, why not? Let's go save some elves in the meanwhile. You got to treat it like a mistreated pitfall. It takes a long time to she opens it and twists. Makes the story even better, now I should have thought too much already. Oh, I'll definitely look out for it. I do think I messed up when she like broke into my room, saw the artifact, and I just went, oh, I don't know what that is. That sure is an artifact. It's probably important, but I was interested in a muffled creak at the door and the sound of soft footsteps. Ooh. Let it be now. Speaking of, Alantark, I finally found you in this dwelling. Iranet comes closer and smoothly makes an unfamiliar gesture with her hands. This symbol has many meanings: humility, grief, loss, shame, and regret. I hope you will accept them all, because I am sorry for what happened to your world, to your subjects, to your palace, and what my kin did to them. Your kin? You've never referred to the Drukhari as such before. For a few seconds, you are silent. You come from the same source, Alantark. We share the same blood, even though the Drukhari's blood is distorted and their souls empty. A fact that cannot simply be brushed aside. Thank you. Truly, thank you. Iradet shudders, so slight you almost miss it. She opens her mouth and turns away, searching for the right words. My words will not heal the wounds nor bring back the fallen, and they will not restore your protectorate. However, Iradet falls silent, and her deep, piercing gaze seems to reach down to the very depths of your soul. Staring contest. Look, Alantark. The gaze of a child of Asteron can penetrate deeper than the monkey. And I can see all the heaviness that has accumulated in your soul during our travels. I see it. In your gestures, in the tilt of your head, in the change in your scent. You will allow me. It's the first time you've heard Iradet sound so indecisive and guilty. I'll help you cast off this burden and cleanse your soul and mind of worry. The burden of my responsibilities has indeed weighed heavily upon me of late. Then we can try to ease the burden. How exactly are you going to help me? It is difficult to describe, Alantark, but your soul shines bright, and your mind is strong enough for you to be able to immerse yourself in your own mind and cleanse of unnecessary cares. I am still not sure that your species is capable of such a thing. It is worth a try. If nothing comes out of it, then the only thing you'll lose is a small fraction of your time. And I will be your guide on this journey. I will help you enter the meditative state. Get to know yourself. Of course, that is if you let me. Immersing yourself in your soul is a deeply intimate process, but you will not be able to do it without me. And I promise you, Alantark, that I will not judge you, your world, or anything that takes place inside it. You will see only what you want to see. What do you mean awareness test failed? I thought I had a pretty good awareness. I don't await your answer patiently. A pose, a tad stiff, a trace of anxiety, but that's to be expected. You decide to conduct a secret or diary writing to help a human. What did the awareness test succeeded mean? Is it painful? No, Alantark, there is no physical pain, but you will be able to see your inner pain if it's bleeding in your soul. You learn us slowly. She is clearly surprised by your compliance. We need to find a suitable place, somewhere quiet and serene. Of everything Alantark. Doubts, feelings, emotions, pass off the weight by your soul, shining timidly and ooh, am I the only one getting hot under the collar here? You did on Alantark. So far, your world resembles a real one, but soon you will learn to go deeper. Remember that everyone here is just a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and desires. Do not be afraid to look them in the eye. I can't say that on Twitch. And of course, that bloody servo skull is still here. How that thing even ended up in my possession, I do not know.
Let us not dawdle.
I was going to say Cassie's in my bedroom, isn't she? But Cassie is in my bedroom. All words can be misconstrued. I'm a mutant. Are you toying with me? It is natural for monkeys to desire close to their own kind, but the same desire gives rise to doubt. Fresh blood soaks in the priceless silk coverets, forming an ugly stain under the corpse. All sentient beings are afraid of death, but they fear thirst for you.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Standing at the helm, peering into the darkness of the cosmos, I was lonely among the stars as I do among my own kin. I'm here to kill you, betray you, serve you. Am I a friend or foe? What do you think, darling? Her too. Everyone from lower decks to senior officers hated her, hated their boxing. Mutiny is brutal. Still use their thrones? I don't. Once betrayed, it's hard to put one's trust in others again. Especially those closest and most loyal to her.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
You've forgotten me, Dolly? Oh, don't ever forget me. Not even for a moment. As soon as you turn away, I will plunge a shard of my sword into your throat. I don't know who this monkey is, but memories of them are akin to slimy mud after the rain. Let's wash it away like spring water, shall we? That no responsibility lies on your shoulders, Lon. And your soul grows dull from weariness. Break the chains of exhaustion. Right, don't worry, Shireen. I'll happily take a place when you're gone. You just got lucky, monkey. But luck is the only thing you have. You're weak, so prepared to suffer. The mad and foolish never doubt their strength. Wise are full of doubt, but they know how to let go of it.
I always keep my options open.
But no one else, Lord Captain. They're as distant from the common folk as rusty your footfall is in terror. I'm proud of you, Dolly. You'll become a worthy successor, and perhaps even the best Lord Captain. I'm urging you to hear at least once. In truth, you believe in nothing at all, Dolly. Not the God Emperor, the Archenemy, even the people. Units from Dolly von Valencia's crimes against Sigurd Messiah have been logged. Retribution is imminent. Lord Captain, your decision will doom us all. Though you pirates perish, risking nothing but their own skin. But you... putting the lives of thousands of crew members and billions of protector subjects in danger.
Keep your wits about you.
Light to the Emperor alone can be our guiding beacon. What's my power is possible to first find peace in your own soul. Our resembles an untended garden where weeds are suffocating fragile flowers. Free yourself from your unnecessary burden, London. Serenity into your soul. What is this monkey? The voice of the incorporeal... Blah, 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 blah. The voice of the incorporeal echo that has made your soul its home seems to sound only in your own head. Ireland's face tenses in surprise, her features becoming even sharper as she stared in confusion at the ghostly figures. She says nothing, stealing glances at you, the thick skin as she's waiting for something. Why are you so surprised about these particular echoes in my world? I did not think that would be placed me inside a human soul. You remember yourself. Clean. Not distorted. Something I must reflect upon. Ponder in solitude. When you strive to know someone, they inevitably become a part of you. And that gives you a strange look. Your words trouble me with their sincerity, Lantark. Your mind is much cleaner and loftier than I imagined. You're a part of... A strange feeling envelops. Sorry, hold on. Let's read the whole thing. A strange feeling envelops your body. You feel yourself becoming lighter than air, and inside your mind your thoughts are racing at incredible speed. You are not yet aware that you are looking through the eyes of your ghostly echo and observing from afar, all at the same time. The inner world changes under the force of your will, and you can now control your own echo. You now do something you would not dare to do in the real world. Oh god, now there's two of those bloody things. My gosh. Hey Irla, would you be mad if my mind's ghost and your mind ghost kissed? Would that make you upset? Hold on, I need to check something real quick. What's the mod I've got installed? Rogue. Need to check it. And just needed to do that just in case I do something weird. Let's hold hands. Hold hands. Hand holding. When your soul's echo touches the ghostly hand of the Eldari, the real line out flinches in fear and voluntary pulls her in her back. Please, Alontak, speak your world, but I do not do that again. When those words echo around your world and the ghostly figures begin to disappear, the world around you starts to stretch endlessly. Time to return, Alontak. Your soul is not yet strong enough to endure prolonged immersion. Deep breath in. Hey, Irla, be glad I didn't kiss you. Oh, I should be glad, because if I had done that, you probably would have just stood up and shot me. Awaken from your meditation with a sense of vigor and unusual calm, as if you had just taken a shower under a freezing waterfall. You delivered a speech in front of thousands of subjects and your heart swelled from the crowd's adulation. Well, you're awake. Irla starts at her own words, realizing that this is the first time she's ever called you by your name. Yeah, it caught me off that too. Your soul shines too radiantly for a human, despite all the litter accumulating in your soul. You can get rid of litter, but the light. How to preserve it, though? Was the eye like a bright star? Of course, your worlds are not as beautiful and serene as mine. Damn it! We're having a moment! But I was glad to see it. Will you help me with my meditation again? I do know. Perhaps someday. Thank you for showing me this part of myself. My heart sings, for I've helped you find peace, even if only for a short while. Until we meet again, Alantag. Stars guide us along the safe road. That was so sweet. The xenophobia leaving my body when the Eldar is nice to me. Well, now I've definitely got to go and save her stuff, don't I? Hey, what if we mind melded and then we held hands inside the mind meld? That'd be weird. The candles. 15 points. Probably like outright make every single lane safe. At least 10 of them. Shall fight the Drukhari head on. Because this time we have better weapons and a second ship. Of course, if they have scaled up to fight us, then we have a problem, but I've got confidence. No, please, come straight towards me. This definitely went in bad with you. In that case, let's just do drive-by shooting a bit.
Coordinates set.
Oh, that's good. It's rare. Oh look, more of them. Yeah, keep peppering me with your tiny bits of harm. See if I can. Last year. Last year.
Blast you.
Volley.
I'm ashamed we can't do that, but oh yeah, crush this thing. Kaboom. Not necessarily promise that will last so very long, but we'll see.
Engage the engines.
Maybe I should have parked myself a little further along. Oh well. Just scratch damage. Bang.
Open fire. Helmsman.
Doing a Kara slide.
With the force of a supernova.
That's some
Void sort them out. Coordinates set.
fly forward. Not gonna fire anything, so cool. It'll be okay. Everything's gonna work out. What was that? A little shimmy before you flew off.
Make every shot count. Fire at will.
I'm gonna
Engage the
blast
engine.
them. Unless I'll do a little bit of torpedo even, do a little bit of turn. Nothing up. I'll send a torpedo over to help that conflict and just deal with this. I'm definitely handling this a lot better than I did previously.
Launch battery.
What a good place. This fucking shit, mate.
Macro cannon. Open fire. All hands, prepare for acceleration.
Oh look, more shown up to get destroyed, I guess. It's not that I necessarily hate ship combat, but gosh, it certainly feels like it takes forever. What's this about Pitbull? Also, hello. Hello! We were comparing a noble space elf to a Pitbull. I can't necessarily say it's an accurate comparison, but it's not necessarily inaccurate either, you know? That was a waste. I just wish they would like move faster, you know? Because I just feel like I'm waiting forever for my turn to come up because I'm 1 ship versus 5 as opposed to ground-based combat where I'm like 5 versus 10, you know? Boring. I'm bored. Okay.
Salvo.
1. Bobby bob up.
Make every shot
There.
count.
Run.
Engage
Realize
the
it's difficult to
engine.
use handle hair, not brush. Doesn't think like human doesn't have to understand how to use that. Don't worry.
With the force of a
I've dealt with
supernova.
people like that before quite a lot. It's
Torpedoes
called
away.
something of a specialty.
Helmsman,
We'll have her.
take us
We'll.
in.
If she doesn't like me, at the very least she'll tolerate me. But to reload guns, I can't do. Just why a Pitbull specifically? Like, I get that they're often like a neglected or abused dog, but she has no characteristics I would say are Pitbull-like. Not physically, not particularly mentally either. Like, you could have gone with like a abused dog in general, or maybe, you know, a different kind of abused animal, like a cat, you know. Elves often associate with cats more than dogs. But you just went straight for the Pitbull. And that's just so funny to me. So cute. Oh, we can. That's right here. That's good.
Macro cannon. Open fire. Make every shot
Obsidian Shadow Field. I want to stealth field like everyone else would. Why can't you just be normal? The new heading. Make a 90-degree turn and ship this big because I can. Shoot this thing head on. Listen to voices telling me to ram it.
All hands, prepare for acceleration.
Brace for impact.
Yep, no, that's good. The battle is over. You got yourself
Victory, rogue trader.
a pair of dorsal lances. Isn't that nice? These people because she's kind of strong in the sniper gun, pretty strong long range bite. Again, I wouldn't necessarily associate pit bulls with sniper rifles, but sure, I can see that. Uh... When they say it's, does that mean it'll just have all the rotation power? Range of movement. Wait, oh wow. All the Drakari are just gone. Thank goodness for that. We're just gonna have to fight 4 battles here. Your crew picks up a heavily damaged Xenos void ship among the countless rock masses of the asteroid belt, an Eldari vessel beyond a doubt. According to the Von Valentius archives, about 100 standard years ago, the Imperial Navy set up a barrier in the system against pirates and the enemies of humanity. Countless primed minds are still scattered among the wreckage. The Voxmaster manages to tune the ship's systems on an unconventional frequency, and the bridge suddenly fills with chime-like Xenos voices. Worn out and mournful, they sing in an unknown tongue, but every officer on the bridge can sense this is a dirge. Answering the call, Reda jumps to the cogitators, starting the officers on the bridge with a sudden jolt. In hopes of understanding the monkey technology and figuring out how to plug in, Erdari runs in circles around the blinking vid screens, but the mysteries of machine god elude the Xenos, and she sends the Lord Captain, powerless. Everless is asking the Alontak to help a kin who found themselves in a trap sprung by fate. The Erdari are worn out and weak. Their song cry is a desperate cry of despair, and that cry is faint. Logistics officers led by Master House and Rava are ordered to plot a course for the rescue shuttle from the Dinsy's flagship to the Xenos ship and back. All the crew can do is hope the calculations are correct and the veterans officer's experience has not let them down. Rotator was to establish communication with the Erdari vessel. Now the Xenos don't respond to the incoming signals. After several attempts, the frequency tuned by the Voxmaster gets lost and the mournful song fades away. Captain inquires after the state of the vessel. The Eldari's hull and engines have presumably been damaged in a collision with a small celestial body. However, it is impossible to prove or disprove this hypothesis at such a distance. The Xenos vessels differ too much from those in the Imperium. Lord Captain sends the machine called to prepare a plan for cleaning life without harming the Xenos ship. After 7 hours passed on the ship's clock, the Seventh Omnissiah presented a plan for neutralization of the ancient mines. The sense operation assessed as extremely probable. Destination the mines indicated by the tech priest. When reaching the Xeno ship, the Russian team report catches the bridge off guard. Its vessel's starboard side has been breached by microcannons under the infantry void ship. There are no survivors. Shading her eyes, Erlite closed them and clutches Spiritstone at her breast. Coming to, the Eldari did not speak for a time. With notes of sadness in her voice, carefully picking her words, she concludes that the Alantag did all they could to save her kin. It's the monkey responsible for the loss of the Eldari ships. By the pain and hatred the humans have wrought upon their kind, that quietly leaves them. Some time after, Yodat comes to them, Lord Captain, haggard but still holding on to hope. She says she came aboard the monkish vessel and set off into the darkness in the hopes of finding her kin, but found many corpses slaughtered by humanity's hatred. And though she and Lord Captain are always in agreement, the Antarctic still tried to lend a helping hand. In gratitude, she promised she says corners for kin's cat. Thank goodness she's still part of my crew. If she had left after that, I would be weeping, I promise. Last chance for Cyrene. gonna scan these planets and then we'll head there and then wrap up. 2 plasteel. Ooh, but a bunch of worthless swords and a bunch of worthless axes and a bunch of worthless las guns. Worthless flames too, to be honest. The last piece. Woo! Takeda say more than Big Lad. The rotator managed to discover several ancient people. Yes, that's. When the cells on the Onisara assembled the parts of this ancient mechanism, a quiet click sounded from within. The cogs stirred into motion. The metal plates of the architect compost parted, revealing a cascade of golden rays. A holographic projection sign shines between the rays. A model of the star system Muro 79. One of its worlds is marked with an unknown symbol. Lots of treasure to find. Oh look, last chance of Cyrene, that place. What was the other world? Quest marker. We genuinely haven't found. Or, yep, no. Probably fine. What events has occurred on one of your colonies? Got it. Yeah. Lord Captain's presence will be required on Foulstone because they're having a purge. What? Wait for a moment. Scorpion chainsword and a cloak of shadow. The cloak of shadows would be excellent, Avalon. Yeah, Blake. The engine decks transformed an exotic garden. Blood-covered creature. Wonderful. Joy of joy, there's more enemies. Lots of plasteel here, very good. More worthless ship combat. Oh, Eldari Shadow Hunters. Hey, don't suppose these guys want to, like, diploma size, right? Yep, no. It's fully rotational. Sweet.
Let the void sort them out.
Wink. Yeah, that's probably a safe thing to do. We should do that a
Launch
lot.
batteries. Volley.
Listen to me now, I'm working. And actually, we start off with a boom,
Lance batteries.
a boom. Or just explode. I go here. Still no kaboom. There will be a kaboom next turn, I'm sure. Yum. Here, Alex.
With the force of a supernova. Lance batteries. Volley.
Knock knock.
Engage the engines.
The machine spirit of the void shield array no longer protects us.
Oh, shush, he'll be fine. Let them come. They'll dial the ship. Let's left.
Fire at will. With the force of a supernova.
A boom. Yep.
Keep up the pressure.
Very nice. Reinforce our left shields. Forward. New heading. Turn around. Shoot.
Fire at will.
Yeah.
Lance batteries. Volley.
got their neutron torpedoes, which blast them harmlessly. Bye bye. One.
Another victory for the Von Valancius dynasty.
Well, that wasn't much of anything, was it? What's over here? That's a rock. Get 2 admin. It's a rock. 2 plasteel, whatever. Ooh, Xenotech is nice. We always need that. Child ruins have been detected on the planet's surface. The architecture, building, materials layout, and pastures betray Xeno's origin. There are currently no signs of Xeno activity on the planet, and the ruins seem to be abandoned. One husk of an Imperial shuttle has been found in the heart of the ruins. One of the remains are badly damaged. It would seem the shuttle smashed into the building at full speed, causing a fire that destroyed it. He says we should steal their stuff, and I agree. Like an Archaeotech las gun. Don't mind if I do. Watching removing and destroys palace remains. White shards burn and scatter them in the burnt out ruins. Sorry. More Xenos vessel. Drifting through the void. The ship is unpowered and shows no signs of being crewed. Dead Xenos. Oh well. Well, we got our cash. Now we just gotta find our way around the galaxy. But for now, I shall wrap up our little adventure. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see ya when I see ya.